I still can't believe I'm saying this. On November 5th, 2023, it finally happened. Ryan Blaney is a NASCAR Cup Series champion. For years, NASCAR fans have been waiting for him to finally cross that bridge. It's crazy to think that all the way back in 2014 is when he first drove for Team Penske in the famous 12. Then after joining the team full-time in 2018, the expectations were the highest of his career. The results were solid. Over the next 4 seasons, he would win at least 1 race, with 2021 being the most of his career with 3. While the majority of the field would love to have that type of stat line, he was never a serious championship contender outside of parts of 2021. While he made the round of 8 consistently, he had yet to make the championship 4. While 2022 looks good on paper, it was extremely frustrating. Outside of the All-Star race, they failed to score a victory, and that was funny because of the whole window net controversy. That was crazy to make Ryan Blaney run extra laps for a victory he had already secured. But anyways, the speed was still there. He scored the most top 5s of his career, but just couldn't close the deal. Once again, he made the playoffs, where the trend continued as he was bumped out of the round of 8. I made a video on this last year where I think you can make a case that the 2022 season for Ryan Blaney may be considered as the greatest winless season ever. The way it ended was extremely painful. You could tell that he clearly had the better car, but was told to lay back and let Joey Logano win, and you could just see the frustration and disappointment on his face. The most frustrating moment of the season was nearly winning the Daytona 500.
You're clear, 23 show help. I'll say whatever you need. Brad's gonna push the top, now go to half. Just doing him, top of 3. Help somebody stay in it. Keep it up the wall, keep it wall, check up. P4. I'm gonna fuck control that shit.
But fortunately, there's always another year, and perhaps 2023 could be the year. And after Darlington, Ryan Blaney was sitting less than 100 points away from the lead. Another thing Ryan Blaney would get ragged on for is not winning a crown jewel. That all changed when his first victory of the season came in the Coca-Cola 600.
White flag in the air, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
You're so right, Mike. Good kid, good family. Hasn't been able to close the deal. Been 59 races since he's last visited Victory Lane. Such a fast race car driver. So capable, and finally getting it done right here. Bring it around here, boy.
And Byron closing on this final lap to within 0.8 of a second. But off turn number 4, the Coca-Cola 600 belongs to Ryan Blaney.
Not only was it his first crown jewel victory, but after the race, he was officially the points leader. It became clear early on that Ryan Blaney was now number 1 at Team Penske. But back in early March, a take had surfaced from Kyle Petty, where he said Ryan Blaney is the new Casey Kane, potential unfulfilled. Everybody wants to talk about what he can do, but he never does anything. It's not a bad comparison, but the way he said it just rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. While it was looking like it was going to age poorly early on, for most of the second half of the season, that changed completely. He held the points lead for a week and then immediately fast-tracked all the way back down to the lower top 10. The first and second half of the regular season were totally night and day. Once the playoffs were set to begin, Ryan Blaney was barely above the cut line, sitting just 1 point over Michael McDowell. And in the round of 16, it didn't look good at all. While he scored finishes of 9th and 12th in the first 2 races, it was looking like he was about to get eliminated at Bristol. Fortunately, he barely made it in, but at the start of the round of 12, it was looking like the same old song and dance. A DNF at Texas had Ryan Blaney sitting 10 points below the cut line. Fortunately, the next race was at a track where he has had a ton of success at, Talladega. He's pretty much the closer there, as he didn't lead a whole lot of laps, but led the one that counted the most.
Oh, he almost spun the 12. Herbst into the back of Blaney.
That cleared Harvick. Harvick is clear of the 12. Now he's got to have to block both lanes.
The 12's going to have a little momentum here. I think Harvick can hop back in front of the 12. Big run coming. The 12 to the inside.
Shuffles the 4 out. Now Blaney and Harvick down the backstretch for the final time and into turn 3. Blaney with a push from the 24 of Byron. Here comes Harvick on the outside. Can the 36 get to the back bumper of the 4 and give him a big push? Momentum coming. They're side by side through the tri-oval. Blaney, Harvick, Blaney, Harvick. They spin behind him. It's going to be Blaney.
Yes!
Blaney gets the win at Talladega.
This was, without question, the turning point. This team instantly upped their game, as in the final 5 races, they only finished outside the top 10 once. In the round of 8, he still had some ground to make up. Even after a 6th place finish at Las Vegas, he was still sitting below the cut line. But at Homestead, it was looking like this year could be different. He was competing for the victory and ended up scoring a runner-up finish after leading 53 laps. Ryan Blaney was sitting in the best position of his career to make the championship 4, sitting 10 points above the cut line. It's crazy what a difference a few races can make. At one point, Ryan Blaney was on the verge of being eliminated in the round of 16, and early in the round of 12, it was looking like he was done for. Now he was on the verge of racing for a championship.
Blaney right on the back bumper of Michael McDowell, this time by.
White flag.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank. Half a mile of fuel is what Ryan Blaney needs. Less than that now. As he works his way through the final turns, Ryan Blaney is going to win his way into the championship 4. He wins at Martinsville.
Yeah, baby. Let's go, fellas! Let's go! Let's go win a championship. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go, boys.
The stage was set between Kyle Larson, William Byron, Ryan Blaney, and Christopher Bell. Based on his performance in the previous year's finale, you can make the case for him being the championship favorite. We were about to find out if Ryan Blaney not only could win his first championship, but also give Team Penske back-to-back titles.
Time to find out who the champion of 2023 will be. William Byron, Mark Truex Jr. Green flag is in the air.
See a big wiggle, a big aggressive move out of the 20 of Christopher Bell. Ryan Blaney gained a couple on pit road, and here he is inside the top 10.
The 12 of Ryan Blaney has really looked like he's been shot out of a rocket here. It's unbelievable what he just did. He went from being about a second behind these 2 to going right by him 3 wide, and so Blaney now has the advantage over the other 2.
That's what makes this racetrack amazing. On old tires, drivers running different lines, especially using that high line at this racetrack. Now I think the 12's in a great spot.
Blaney did not have a good stop. Problem on the left front, went from 3rd to 7th.
Blaney has found something in this 12 car as he's been able to clear now William Byron, and he takes that spot away. Drifts up the racetrack right in front of the 12.
Oh,
Blaney
wow.
gets a little loose.
Larson, big loose right there. Now Blaney to the outside. Larson slides up the racetrack, trying to take the line away.
For the championship. Now less than 21 laps to go.
Contact right there.
Blaney, can he clear him? He does. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank.
White flag here. 1 more.
Chastain looking for the race win. Blaney looking for a championship. Chastain down the backstretch for the final time. Blaney is going to run in his tire tracks. You know, winning is in his family's DNA, and Ryan has just crested the mountain of all wins. Ryan Blaney is a NASCAR Cup Series champion.
Oh, man. Thank you, guys, man. I'm getting emotional. Thank you, guys, man. What an awesome year, man. Thank you so much. Cannot wait to celebrate with you guys. RP, congrats. Thanks for giving me a shot.
Ryan Blaney's 2023 championship stats are this: 3 wins, 8 top 5s, 18 top 10s, and an average finish of 14th. It's safe to say the Kyle Petty comments didn't age well. Congrats to Ryan Blaney on becoming the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion, and only time will tell if he'll win more in the future. Let me know in the comments what you think. And once again, that'll do it for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Black Flags Matter. Catch ya next time.